welcome to this edition of the Phil Taylor Jones Show. We're happy to have you with us on this little journey that we're going to take. Yay, Donald is progressing. He's taken 5 more states and I don't know how many more delegates, and he is on the move. The Trump train is just chugging along. I'm Phil Taylor Jones, your host, and let's move on down the tracks with Donald. You know, earlier on this week, it was brought to the forefold that Mr. Kasich and Mr. Cruz were going to team up in cahoots together against the Donald to try to derail the Trump train, to try to eradicate the forward progression of Mr. Trump. Well, that didn't seem to work out very well, did it? 5 states commandingly. Go Donald. You know, I'm really enamored with this man. I hope that he can make it all the way. I hope that he gets into the White House, despite all of these creeps, these cretins, these crumbs that are working so hard against the man. And for what purpose? Sheer stupidity? Possibly. Because he's going to get in there and tear up the establishment? Most definitely. And I hope he makes it. Good on you, Donald. Today, Mr. Rafael Cruz had a shock announcement that he has already chosen his VP in the personage of one Snarly Fiorina. Big bloody deal. They're so phony. They're so corny. I have never seen such a bunch of sleazeballs in my entire life. Say what you will about Donald Trump. To this date, he has never gone in cahoots with anybody to destroy anybody. He's run his own campaign. Yeah, he's rough and tumble, he's gruff. But I thought that's what you wanted, somebody to kick ass. Somebody that wasn't politically correct. Somebody that would get in there and tell them what's going on. Get rid of the establishment politicians. To go in there and speak their mind. To just let it fly. You know, to shoot from the hip. Well, that's what you got. And now you complain. You know, I'm not saying this about all American people because I know there are some real patriots out there who really stand behind what they say when they say it. But to those wishy-washy, mamby-pamby cretins out there, you need to get your story straight. Either when you say something, you need to stand behind it and mean it, or don't say it. All the things that Donald has done since he said he was running for president has been for the betterment of this country. I don't give a tinker's damn about those bleeding heart liberal lunatics out there who claim that he's a hate monger, he's this, he's that. You've had your 15 minutes of fame, so go shut up and go stick your head under Hillary Clinton's butt. That's what you want for president? Then go stick your head under her butt, because obviously you like the way it smells. The woman is a crook. The woman has stolen from the White House, among other many injurious things. But that's what you claim you want for president. Well, if the Donald doesn't get it and you do get slithery Clinton, then good on you. And when she tears this country apart from the mess that it's already is because of old bastard, then come back and tell me how that's working for you. But we who know, we who want some positive change in this country, we're going for the Trump man, and I hope he makes it. Keep on going, Donald, and don't let any of these idiots sway you from what you are trying to accomplish. I believe the man is a family man. He wants what's best for his family and for your family, for my family. And he's the person with enough moxie to do it. Obviously, he doesn't care. He says what he wants because he knows it's the truth. And as I alluded to before, he's not teaming up with anybody to do injurious things. He's going on down his own little track and his own little train and doing what he knows that he should do for this country. It is Rafael Cruz and slimy John Kasich that are teaming up with the Bushes and all of these other muckety-mucks, Soros and all of these creeps to try to derail the Trump man. They're saying on the program I was watching on telly today how he He preaches fear, and all these people, they're either too afraid to get behind him, or those that get behind him are fearful and they're following his rhetoric. Yet the man wins state after state after state after state because he speaks a message to people. People who are sick and tired of seeing this country go to hell in a handbasket. People who are sick and tired of seeing this country being given away to foreigners, our birthright. Sick and tired of seeing a government so in tune to everybody but us. That's why the man is winning state after state after state. And I hope that this state that I live in, which is one of the dumbest states in the union, doesn't turn tail on the man. I hope he gets this state too and show this Rafael Cruz the door. Him and Snarly Fiorina. And for those of you who may have caught this puke fest, did you happen to see her singing her little song to his two little girls? Oh my God. I thought I was going to puke up a spleen. How phony. This is as phony as a $15 bill. And you know, the whole thing has just made me sick. That's why we haven't been pumping out too many shows, because I had to take a hiatus from this crap. But I'm glad to see that the Donald is doing well, and I hope he continues to do so, because he is fighting under insurmountable odds against, surprisingly enough, his own countrymen. Now that's sick. That's a sick, sad state of affairs when you're trying to do for your country, but you're running into roadblock after roadblock, hurdle after hurdle by your own people. That's sick business. So good on you, Donald. Keep going on. Get all your ducks in order, pal, so that you can hopefully get past this convention crap, get your general election under your belt, and move your belongings right on into the White House from Trump Tower. We're behind you from the Phil Taylor Jones Show. Exec, you got anything? Otherwise, I'll close it out.
Well, pretty much just to point out, if not that you didn't already, how ridiculous it is that they're just warmongering against Trump. You know, what you do in little, you do in big. And by showing what they are all about, just being what they're doing against Trump, that shows what they'll do in big. You know, if you were to do something that I spoke with you earlier about, if you were to actually, you know, put out a better campaign path, a better campaign ideas and plans that would, you know, out Trump, you know, it's pardon the pun, his plans, you know, to actually get the Americans on your side would show that you'd be a better president in general, because if you do that in little, you would do that in big, be a good president. But all you can relegate yourself to do is to just try to conspire against someone, and how, you know, good of a president would be that kind of person be if you're doing arguing all the time, you know. It's just really stupid and ridiculous. And did you catch the usual little stupid little thing that he does every time? Like he made the announcement, and they wouldn't stop cheering. That's what made me even more sick than that. You know, is that many people support a liar Ted, like he says. You know, I agree with that. And it's just ridiculous, sickening. And having her come on the thing, and be all smiling, she was glowing worse than the big old sun in the sky. You know, it's just crazy, all this politics and stuff. You know, I agree. That's why we haven't done it in so long. It's just really annoying to see how some people's opinions are on TV. Like you said, oh, he's just trying to scare the American people. Well, he's not trying to scare them. He's trying to show them the truth, because some of them don't see it. A lot of people don't see it because they support Hillary or Cruz. And I can't think of anything other to add. So it's
just the fact that he was talking about that Donald Trump and Slithery Clinton, or Slithery Clinton and oh bastard. Slithery Clinton is not the president. Oh bastard is. This guy is just trying to overkill everything. I hate to say this, and I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but in the political realm, I thought there was only one person that I truly, with all the fiber in my being, despised, and that was Barack Obastard. But I have to backtrack on that and say now there are two people that I despise equally, and that's Obastard and this Rafael Cruz. He is the most disgusting and vile bastard that came along since Obastard. I mean, these two He's talking about Trump is most like old bastard and slithery. I don't see how he missed himself. Oh God, when I see him do that, oh, what a load in my pants this guy is. He's disgusting, disgraceful. And the American people that would want to support him, what are you thinking? And I know the world is laughing. Every time he gets his turd face on stage, just like, oh, bastard. I know people are just laughing if they're not in the bathroom puking out their guts when they see this luciferous bastard up there, trying to down Trump, just lying. I don't blame Trump for calling him Lion Ted, because he does. Oh, he's practicing the Democrats' way, and he wants to keep Obamacare. What a liar. Talk about liar, pantsifier. His ass should be in the hospital right now with third-degree burns. What a scumbag. Anyway, as we said before, the Phil Taylor Jones Show is behind you, Donald. Keep on down that track in your little Trump train. Keep it chugging. Shove more coal in there. Throttles to the firewall. And keep that train on the move and take even more cities and send that bastard back to Canada where he came from and get the presidency and start making the country great again. We thank you for joining us for the Phil Taylor Jones Show. If you'd like to subscribe to us, the button's right over there. You can click on that, and we'd be most appreciative. In this crazy, nutty world we live in, and it gets crazier by the minute with all this bathroom crap and man spread and just trivial garbage when they should be contemplating and concentrating on much more serious things, we need to try to keep our sanity amongst all this nutty stuff. So take care, stay safe, be happy as you can, and we'll see you right next time right here. Can we get it out on the Phil Taylor Jones Show? Bye-bye now.